Good evening, traders. So another fun day. We secured around $6,000 of the day, and pretty much we managed to do that by watching our key inflection points, understanding the trend of knowing what stocks are going to be moving today, and being prepared to jump into the market. So far, our STX levels that we had for today, our first one, level one bullish, was at 45.68, and our level two, 45.76, and 45.87 is our level three. Now, just to reiterate things, these levels have specific meanings. I've explained this time and time and again. But the key thing here is that the level one bullish here represents a gatekeeper. It's what creates the market to stay in range. If you break above it, you're going to see premiums get jacked and get inflated, and that gives you a good opportunity to jump in. So most notable things that we noticed here, even though there tends to be a lot of rejections happen here, you can see that there was turbulence in the market at that specific point. You see it right there. And that's where the market had got a little stuck. When I found the opportunity to get into SPX calls, I jumped in right there and made a quick 100% off the 45.80 calls. So this is one way where you can do it. We always do know that there's going to be a lot of turbulence happening around that area, and the way that we take advantage of it is by simply waiting for the premiums to hit to our specific price point, so that way we can capitalize around it. Once the premiums hit around level two, that's where it starts to get a little bit difficult to trade. I've mentioned in the room that I've noticed that the premiums on the 45.80 stopped moving at a considerable amount. The 45.80 had a higher day at $3. So because it wasn't up above that specific point, we decided not to move forward with that specific trade. Now, if we look exactly back at our trades right now, we made a nice gain off NVDA calls, and pretty much we decided to get these straight at open. So we've been pretty much calling this out right at open, and we can give you confirmation of that as well. But the reason why we liked NVIDIA right at open is because it had some analyst upgrades that were, very, very much positive regarding AI. So if we look back in the chat here, we can confirm our successful day. We had around $6,000 in profits, and pretty much the second positive trade had to do with the SPX 45.80. We bought it around level one bullish, and as we go along the chat here, we had a lot of information here. We took the NVIDIA 470 calls right at open, and we called out that we had intentions to buy that open based on our commentary over here. So the Microsoft earnings and Google, they both reported. Google is very strong pre-market, and Microsoft is set to have their earnings call at 5:30 Eastern time zone, which is approximately 30 to 40 minutes from now. So let's see how big techs turn out, because if they guide higher on their new AI products, they can definitely start to go. And Google, they guided higher on their cloud revenue. So the cloud stocks are starting to move higher, and you can see Snow here is not very strong, but some element, of cloud space are moving. Snap also reported earnings. They did beat, but it looks like their daily active users are down, and we're starting to see less people use Snapchat. So now going forward, tomorrow is the FOMC, so it's best to understand the overall market dynamics and be prepared to trade. So that's all we got for today, and we hope you guys enjoy that market recap. We want to highlight how good our market levels are, because you can clearly see that using these levels will definitely help you. We made a nice 100% off SPX 45.80 calls by taking it up here. Even though SPX went up here, they didn't add premiums, and that's what we analyzed by looking at the SPX and using our STX model to analyze how that works. So hope you guys enjoy this this quick market recap, and we'll look forward to providing you with more content and daily education. See you guys in the next one.